Success Vibes.
One thing I notice about myself, I think, thoughts is powerful in all facets. Because even my career, even my life, things end up turning out exactly how I visualized them. Not in this time frame I expected. You always want shit to happen overnight. But I just had clear visions. And your thoughts powerful. That shit come to life if you stick to your script. It's about seeing long term, seeing a vision, understanding that nothing really worthwhile happens overnight, and just sticking to your script long enough to make something real happen. Man, most important thing I've learned, you gotta get rid of doubt. If you got doubt in what you're doing, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? The way to do that is you have to plan it. When you want to plan, it's not like just pipe dream. You have to step by step list of things to do to get to your goal. If you don't have that, it's very hard to really have faith in what you're doing. As soon as something pop up, it's gonna look like the end on. But if you got a game plan of everything you need to do, one thing pop up, well, I still gotta do this, and that, so all this ain't gonna stop me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing pop up, well, shit, I accomplished this 2 things. Since my last obstacle, I only got 3 more things to do. Let me keep pushing, fuck it. Pretty soon you attain your goal. And then you create another one. But without a game plan, without a strong sense of faith in what you're doing, it's gonna be real hard to accomplish anything. There's a lot of obstacles out here, family, baby mamas, your homeboys being involved in the crab in the bucket syndrome, where you make the moves and then start to make your way out, and people start trying to attach themselves to you. Sometimes it's like kamikaze, they blow themselves up trying to stop you. So you gotta have faith in what you're doing and not take no for an answer. You'll get it. It'll be a long run, but you'll get it. So we got turned down. We failed. Had setbacks. Had to start over a lot of times. But we kept going at it. In anybody's case, that's always the distinguishing factor. The name of the brand obviously is the marathon. And it just stands for endurance. It stands for staying down. It stands for not quitting. Accepting the ups and downs of whatever game you commit yourself to and riding it out. You feel me? That's the reality of success or greatness. That it comes with a roller coaster ride, I think that anybody can apply the marathon concept to what they do. If it's sports, if it's fashion, if it's music, if it's hustling, whatever. You on a marathon. I gotta get money style. I don't put on too much when I wake up. I more or less just, I stay clean, head to toe. I'm more so like fresh white tee, fresh socks, basketball shorts and Dickies or something. And then I hit the lab. Success to me, I say it a lot, it's just being able to do what you love to do and support yourself off of it. Live your dream and do what you love to do every day. So I'm successful in my eyes, because I don't sell dope, I don't go to work, I do music and I love to do it. And that's all I had to do to maintain. We just been grinding, bro. More than anything, we just been staying, focused. Trying to get better, giving it everything, we give it. And just staying on top of it as best we can. And trying to, it's easier to keep up than catch up. You know what I mean? So that be the model, just trying to stay ahead of the rat race, Yeah, basically before my deal and before I really had an outlet to get my music out, I was just full-time hustling and part-time rapping. I always had a passion for rap music. And I was always trying to create the situation to where I could do this full-time. I told myself in my head, the main thing I told myself was sometimes you gotta take 2 steps back to take 10 forward. I gotta fall back from having my jewelry, You know what I mean? Having my everyday money, riding around the hood on leather and chrome, smoking weed all day, calling the homies up. You got that for me? For sure. Going to pick up 200 here, 500 here, 1,000 here, and that's my day. I had to let go of that luxury, go back to being a young dude that was pinching every penny. Maybe had $20 a day to spend, 10 on a sack of weed, 10 to eat, just so I could stay creative and work. And it was hard for my ego. And I was used to being that young fly nigga, take my pick of whatever female I want, at all the parties, all the clubs, the spotlight was on me. I did everything with my process, point A to point Z. I went out and made the relationships with the producers. I took the music into my house, imported it into Pro Tools, graded the shit out, recorded myself, ran from the Pro Tools to the mic and back and forth, bounced it down, burnt it on CD, took it into the street, promoted myself, sold it myself, went into these meetings, articulated my vision to the label, signed the deal, put my first foot forward to the street with my mixtape series. This was all me. So if my engineer tell me, oh, we can't do that, I engineer, my nigga, so you get out the seat, let me take care of that. Or if my team say, oh, that's not gonna work. If you go to Queens or Manhattan or Brooklyn and you want to go to every high school and surround their high schools and really do grassroots promotion, oh, that's not gonna connect. Well, you don't do it, then I do it, because I've done this and I know the effect it has. In this industry yet, we still own them hundreds of thousands, and we trying to get to that million. Me as a new artist coming in, so I'm used to this type of money because it's not to the point where it's rap money, $1 million, $2, $3 million, $5 million, and then Hollywood money, $10 million. It's not to that right now. It's to the 50,000s and 100,000s and 20,000. So I understand the mentality behind that money. I understand that that's not money that changes your life. I understand that you don't go hit the club and spend 5 racks at night off of your advance. You know what I'm saying? Because I done did that with my street money and woke up the next day with no work. And a gang of niggas calling my phone up and I'm missing all this money because I balled out last night and I hit the club crazy. And I felt like I was that nigga for the one night as opposed to having a consistent progress. I mean, the struggles that we went through and overcame and still going through most definitely just gave us a mentality. When I say us, I mean me and my team and my brothers. The mentality that, you know, this is nothing. If we could make it past that, and when it looked like it was all over and there was no hope and it was, you know, the end of the road and it was just like we was all at our lowest of low, but we still moved past that and it's starting to rise again, it's starting to recover and bounce back. So whatever speed bumps we come across in this music industry, it doesn't compare to, you know what I'm saying, being targeted by the law, doing time, you know what I mean, going through wars out here in the streets, losing loved ones, all that, you know what I mean. So whatever little speed bump we'll come across in this industry it's gonna seem like, you know, it's not too much of nothing. It's gonna be a little burden probably, or, you know, a little pressure, but compared to what our life was before this, you know what I mean, it's just like no brainer. Just keep pushing. I'm gonna roll through this shit. Man, I would say, you know, the best advice I can give is just find what you gotta do and then figure out how to make it make you money. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't love to do what you're doing, it's gonna be hard. You weather all the ups and downs and the setbacks that come with this stuff. But if you love it, you know, just stick in and ride it out, you know. So if you love what you're doing, find a way to make you money, I consider it success. Blessed, you know, more than anything, we wake up and we blessed every morning. We still got a lot of work to do, so we don't get too caught up in what's going on. We just stay focused on what we got to do as far as to take it to the next level. Sure. We definitely blessed and we mindful of that, you know what I'm saying, and not too many shot we got, so we delicate with it and we nurture it and we work hard. Number one, you know, I just feel better, homie. I sleep better, you know what I mean? I got a level of like, I'm at peace with what I'm doing. I feel good about what I'm waking up doing and about my lifestyle. At one point, I wasn't proud of my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't content with what I was doing on a day-to-day basis. I wasn't happy with that. So it was eating at me. Even though I'd be on the surface, cool and straight, deep down I knew that this wasn't the direction of what I need to be doing. Now I wake up with the feeling that I'm going in the direction that I'm here for. Like what I'm on this planet for, I'm doing it. Right. Bigger than just the LA, bigger than some gang banging, bigger than some street shit, just on some human shit. I'm doing what I'm here to do, I feel like. So it feel good, and you know, I got a lot of confidence. I got a lot of confirmation from my hard work that it's going in the right direction, that I'm doing something right. Because, you know, like you said, a lot of people starting to gravitate toward the movement and toward the music. So, you know what I mean, I just want to keep working hard, keep doing classic shit, make good music, and you know, hit a grand slam when the album drop. I mean, the main thing, just stay down. That's with anything. No matter what you're doing, you got to stay down. If you selling dope, if you robbing, if you pimping, if you rapping, if you going to work every day, you got to stay down. You feel me? Like, it's always going to be bumps in the road, but you got to push through everything. Even if you look like a brick wall, you got to go through that motherfucker. Because, you know, it ain't no stopping. Every day you still got to wake up. So, you know, motherfucker got to just stay down with their grind. And number two, you know, the company you keep has a large influence on the situations you bring to yourself. So, you know what I mean, whatever direction motherfuckers is heading in, whether it's, like I said, rap music, production, 9-to-5 life, whatever it is, you got to surround yourself with people that's like-minded and that's focused on the same goal you focused on. You know what I mean? Birds of a feather flock together. If you're around 9 broke niggas, you got to be the 10th one. So, you know, you got to surround yourself with like-minded people that's aiming for success.